Let's kick off this hour by talking Manchester United. Some interesting quotes from their new £73 million striker, Benjamin Sesko, who admits it's going to take him time to adapt to the Premier League. Sesko has yet to start a league game for Manchester United, though he did take and score a penalty in the shootout defeat to Grimsby. But he was the final outfield player to do so. In an interview with Slovenian publication Ekipa, which I'm pretty sure means team or crew, Philip said, "The level of the matches is certainly much higher. The players and teammates are also at a higher level. After all, English football is at the highest level in the world of football. But I'm very much looking forward to the coming period, also because I'm getting better and faster in every training session, and I'm also progressing in my football mentality every day." Right, Charlie Austin, he says that he needs time. Can Ruben Amorim afford to give him time for his own Philip? I don't think he can afford to give him time, but he obviously is. He's obviously got the player's best interests at the moment. But is it in his? That's the issue. What I took away from his statement, what he was saying there, was that we know the level is top, the best in the world. Can he get there is the question. They've paid £74 million for him. But can Benjamin Sesko get to the level? That's required to continuously play in the Premier League and arguably play for the biggest club in the world. I can kind of see his side of things. He's moving from a different country to a different league. He is still very young. So can you understand why he would feel like he needs time, as in the player? I can understand from his point of view that he needs time. And when he goes across that white line, he wants to be ready to go and feel like he's full of confidence, and he's to that level because obviously he's saying that he's improving, getting faster every time he trains. So maybe in his mind he's thinking he's not there yet. And if he's going across the pitch with not the confidence, center forwards need confidence. He's not having the confidence that he's at the level to perform the same as his teammates. Then that's going to play a key factor, isn't it? How surprised are you that he's not starting because Akatika is new to the league and new to the country, is starting? Jokeresh, new to the league, not new to the country. Okay.
What we've just been saying there, but specifically on Sesko, do those quotes worry you that he thinks he's going to need time?
I don't think the quotes worry me. I think it's actually quite natural. He's a young lad. He does need time to develop. I think what worries me is more that was the choice of signing a young, inexperienced striker. I think it's totally natural for a 22-year-old coming into this league to turn around and say, I definitely need to get up to speed.
And in terms of who signed him, the fact that he's come in and he's not playing usually does suggest, sorry, I shouldn't say that, sometimes suggests that he wasn't the manager's choice. Sometimes someone comes in from above the manager and the manager says, well, I didn't want him, so I'm sticking him on the bench. Is there any chance that that's the case here?
I don't necessarily think that's the case. I think what happened is we tried to get other strikers, and there was somewhere we sniffed around Gokares, the lap and stuff, and that didn't happen. We needed a number 9, so just because you don't get your prime target doesn't mean you just stand still. I think we did have to go for him. I think the reason he's probably not starting is he came in very late into the window and didn't really have a full pre-season. You look at Gokares and Ekatike and they had a bit more pre-season, but I would like to see him featured a little bit more, if I'm being honest.
Well, Charlie has strong opinions on him being the 10th penalty taker against Grimsby, even though he is your £73 million striker. Does that show that he's not backing himself yet and hasn't got that confidence? Is that in his mind rather than in his ability?
Yeah, I'll be honest, when I was watching the penalties, I was a bit concerned about that. I would have liked to have seen him kind of step up, take the game by a scruff of the neck and actually get stuck in on the penalties early on, be one of our first takers. I don't know if that was a play by Amorim or if that was from Sesko. I could understand it from Amorim saying, listen, I want to take a bit of pressure off you. We'll get through the penalty shootout and you might not need to take a kick and no headlines will be written about you. If it came from him, that is a bit of a worry. The price tag, you've got to say, you've got to back yourself if you're a striker. That is one of the most important things as a striker, to back yourself and be confident. And if he's saying, I can't net a penalty against Grimsby, there are a few alarm bells there.